Hello everyone and welcome. This is Boris the Vape with you today, and today we are gonna have a look at the device called Pyro RDTA by Vandyvape. First of all, we'll have a look at the specifications of the device, then we'll jump into close-up, have a look how to build it, have a look at the box content as well, and after that we'll make a conclusion whether it's a good device to have or not. Okay then, let's do it. Let's start with the specifications of Pyro RDTA. On the Vandyvape website they say that it is a mixed intake airflow system. But to be honest with you, I haven't noticed anything unusual about the airflow in this device. I mean, have a look at it yourself. It's just two air holes on the sides and that's it. It's very simple, very convenient. Nothing special about it though. Also, they talk about the postless deck build on the website, which is very true. Have a look at it. There are no posts. It is not a velocity deck. It is a postless Vandyvape deck, which me personally, I really like it, but in the close-up I will show you how it works. In addition, on the website they talk about the easy fill-in mode, which is true and we will discuss it in the close-up. Pyro RDTA comes with so-called ultimate drip tip, which is brilliant when you vape it because it doesn't heat up at all. In addition, the device might be either 2 ml TPD compliant or 4 ml. As far as I understand, the only thing you have to do to make it 4 ml is to take the piece of plastic out of the tank. Pyro RDTA comes in 4 different colors: black, stainless steel, gold and rainbow. What I'm vaping at the moment is the new Just Jam vanilla sponge flavor. I find it quite nice, but to be honest with you, the strawberry donut and raspberry donuts are still my favorites. So, because it is a review on RDTA, the most interesting bit is the close-up. So let's jump in. Okay then, so now we are in the close-up, we will discuss the box content first. So over here we have the Vandyvape screwdriver, spare rubbers and a couple of screws. Over here we have the Pyro RDTA itself. We have the Delrin drip tip adapter for 810 drip tips and also a spare Pyrex glass. And also we have the user manual for Pyro RDTA. Now you can see how the Pyro looks from the top. So here is the top bit and here is the bottom bit, with the build already on there. Now I'll show you how it looks inside the top bit. So the airflow is on the sides here and here. And them two small balls, they're closing down the liquid, so it doesn't leak after you filled it up. On the other part we have 2 screws on each side, so you have 2 screws over here and 2 screws over here. And these are the holes to fill it up, 1 and 2. Here you can see how the device looks without the coils on it or any build on it. So one coil is supposed to go in this hole and in this hole, and the second one in this one and that one. Otherwise, if you are using the single coil build, you can put your coil either in this and this hole, or vice versa, in this and this hole. I'll show you an example on the double build. Over here we have the empty Pyro, and one coil is supposed to go in them holes. Then you screw it down. And the second coil is supposed to go in them holes. And the same thing, you screw it down. Also, you need to make sure that they are not too far from the middle, so they need to be as close to the middle as possible. Otherwise, the top cap will touch it and then you will have a short circuit in there. So as close to each other as possible, but not touching each other still. This is almost perfect, we'll adjust it when we burn it. So now when they're burning as evenly as they can possibly burn. It's time for us to put some cotton in. Here I have 2 pieces of cotton approximately this thin. And I will try to put them in now by making one side very thin like this and putting it through the coil. Yep. And we do the same thing on the other side. Also, what I have noticed is that it works best when the cotton is not touching the bottom of the tank, so I will cut it accordingly. Here is approximately how you want to cut it. Brilliant. And now we need to tuck this cotton in the tank. So we take the cotton and simply tuck it in. Here is what we have at the end result. So as you can see, the cotton doesn't really touch the bottom of the tank. You can see it on both sides. It comes really close, but it doesn't touch it. I found that the flavor comes up to the coils best this way. So now we need to put some flavor on it. Let's do it. Also, we need to fill up the tank. The tank is now full. Make sure all the cotton is soaked in flavor, otherwise it will burn. So now it is ready to vape. So here is how a basic build looks like on the Pyro RDTA. Let's jump back and discuss the pros and cons. I'll see you in a second. So now we are back from the close-up and it's time to discuss the pros and cons. The first advantage I would give to Pyro RDTA is the brilliant taste. I have noticed that you can achieve the best taste by closing half of the airflow. The fill-in system is definitely an advantage. It's very easy to fill it up and it is leak-proof. I will add the deck to the advantages as well, because for me personally it is very easy to build. One more advantage I have found for me is the ultimate drip tip. I really like it, and as I said earlier, it doesn't heat up, which is very important for me. On the other hand, one of the disadvantages I found is that the flavor is not coming up to coils as well as I would have expected it. So what I found myself doing quite often is topping up it from the top like a standard dripper. One more disadvantage I found is the very stiff airflow. So for me to change the airflow, I actually had to use the pliers. I don't know whether it's the case in all of them or it's just mine is faulty. Other than that, it is one of the best RDTAs I've seen on the market. For me personally, it would be the choice between the Pyro RDTA or Medusa RDTA. With the Pyro RDTA, you have the benefit of seeing how much flavor you got left. On the other hand, with the Medusa RDTA, you have the benefit of flavor coming up to coils more easily, so the choice is yours. So I think that's about it for the pros and cons. If you have found any more advantages or disadvantages, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching this YouTube review. Make sure you subscribe and put your like or dislike. It was Boris the Vape with you today. Thank you. Bye.